Hey guys, welcome to Glam and Glare. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a really quick, easy fall look. Something you can wear to work, kind of put it on in like under 10 minutes and just run out the door. So I'm just going to start off by priming the eyelids. And I'm going to be using this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. It's called Eden, and the reason why I'm using this one is because it's actually fairly light. It almost acts like a concealer. And because it is so yellow, it actually kind of really neutralizes a lot of the purpling that happens with really fair skin tones. Close your eyes. And I'm applying this with a brush, but you can absolutely use your fingers to apply this product, any sort of eye primer. I'd actually almost even recommend it, to be honest. Now it's really important when you're applying primer and to apply it all over your eyelid, like everywhere where there's going to be shadow essentially. So don't miss a little area right where the eyelash is. It has to be absolutely everywhere, else you're going to see it when you apply the pigment because it's going to attach onto other places and not in the areas where there's no primer. So you can already see how that primer has really neutralized any of the pink or any of the purple that's on the eye. So we can get started with the eyeshadow. For this look, I'm going to be, for an everyday look rather, everyday fall look, you want to keep it pretty light. So I'm just going to be using kind of this more of a champagne color, champagne purple. Okay, close your eyes. So just press on the pigment onto the lid. So when you open your eyes, just make sure they don't have any creasing around the tear duct area, around this middle area here. So now we're going to be transitioning onto a darker color. So for this look, again, we're keeping it an everyday look. We're going to be transitioning to this color here. You don't want to make too big of a leap because it's going to be really difficult for you to actually transition or to blend that color out. So I'm going to be using a matte color and just lightly tickling the sides. So a lot of people will actually keep their eyes completely closed while they're doing makeup. And sometimes it's not exactly the best because people see you when your eyes are open and you're looking straight at them. So if you were to actually close your eyes and kind of go like this, and you open your eyes, your shadow might actually be too far out or too high up. So by keeping your eyes looking straight and right into a mirror, you can kind of see exact placement. And then once you have the placement down, you can kind of look back and blend it a little better. And just always remember, you don't want to actually go too far down with shadow. So this line here that you see, if you go any further than that, it's actually going to create more of a droopy eye. So always try to keep everything nice and lifted. So I'm actually going to be using this color right here. Most palettes usually come with a nice bright color. And I'm going to be using this just on the brow area to really highlight it. So for this look, I am going to be putting a little bit of eyeliner. It's not exactly a brown, but it's not exactly a black. Again, more for an everyday look. Okay, so for eyeliner, using a synthetic brush. Start from the outside. Work your way in. So for the end here, you can always just kind of look straight and kind of see how you want to finish off that eyeliner, either with a little tiny wing or you can really wing it out, up to you. But again, just looking straight into the mirror with a neutral face, not with your brows completely up. So you can already see how it really opens up the eyes. It just gives this nice bright look. Another tip when you're using brushes, especially angled, the shorter side of the brush always leads. So when you're doing eyeliner, you can kind of see how this guy's the shorter end and this is the longer end. Always make sure that the shorter one leads. So if you're gonna go on the other side, you turn the brush and that side leads, just so that that long side isn't tripping over itself when you're applying either eyeliner or brows or anything and you're using an angled brush. So now I'm gonna be applying some mascara. I'm gonna be using the Benefit They're Real mascara. Okay, and also this is gonna be a technique that I use on other people. I've tried doing it on myself and I've failed miserably, so don't do it at home. So just for yourself, just remember to always kind of press in and kind of wiggle your way up. So for anybody that does want to learn how to do this, what I've done is I've actually just folded a piece of paper, just any piece of paper, and I kind of put my fingers, creating almost like the curve of your eye. Close your eyes. Okay. Now for people at home, this is what I want you to do with your own mascara. So almost kind of like look down, you press the wand in and you wiggle from left to right and lightly pulling up. So what you're doing is essentially you're dispersing the product in between the lashes and actually separating them. So creating volume on each individual lash as opposed to just one clump on 3 lashes. Now for people who's doing this technique on someone else, always be mindful of people who have contacts. They already have something in their eye, so you don't want to create too much pressure on their actual eyelid. Okay, and open your eyes. So see how you get it in each individual lash, and also that kind of almost curls it. So when you're doing it at home and you kind of look down and you're pushing your lashes up, hold it for like a second. That way you curl your lash. Here's another tip, just in case if you ever get mascara anywhere on either the upper lid or the lower lid. Just wait till the mascara is actually dry before you actually Q-tip it off. Look up. Comes off much easier. When it's wet, it'll just start smearing all over your face, and especially if it's waterproof. So another preference, you can either put a little bit of eyeliner or some shadow underneath your eyes to kind of really give a nice like wide-eyed look. If you're gonna be going to work, just be mindful that it is gonna be like kind of falling down by the end of the day, so a little bit more maintenance. This by itself is a really nice bright look, which is quite nice. So up to you. Hey guys, please don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions or if you're curious to know what products I used, look down in the description box and I will tell you everything that I used.